Ladies and gentlemen of the living and the dead, my name is Ari Esther, and I am your friendly neighbor Copernicancer who has all things horror. Happy Sunday! Happy Sunday! Not me entering the wrong scene as soon as stream starts. So like me. So very, very like me. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Happy end of Sunday. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my god. Oh, I had to run upstairs because I had to go get water. So here I am. Here I am. Hello, CJ fan. Hi. Seems like you're doing a different type of stream tonight, which seems interesting. I hope that it goes really well. Yes. Yes. We're doing something new. We're doing something new. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. I appreciate how you're always nice and friendly to me. Oh, thank you. I feel like you brighten up my mood. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. Sorry, pre-chat's a little long today, so I'm gonna try and get through that real quick. I'm gonna try to get through it. I'm gonna try to get through it. This is awesome. Playing How to Guild Wars when I was Youngblood. Chris King, I don't think this is the same, I don't think this is the same Guild Wars. I don't think this is the same Guild Wars. That's okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. I don't know how the online is nowadays, so I remember being a blast back when. I don't think this is the same Guild Wars. I'm lagging. But oh well, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. I know basically nothing about the game, which is typical for games. that Eri plays aside from the superhero games. I see. Yeah, I pick I want to say niche. I don't think I pick niche games, but I tend to pick more like JRPG stuff, I think. I'm lagging. Hang on. Well, I think I'm just gonna lag today because I have to run the game on Chrome. So it is what it is. It's gonna be a very lagging just chatting. It'll be fine. Leave it to the Necromancer. Never mind. It's a different Guild Wars unknown to me. I see. It's alright. The art style looks familiar. Hello, now creative. Yes. I think if you have played the game, you probably have seen GRANBLUE Fantasy somewhere. So, yeah, it's fairly. I don't want to say mainstream, but it's not well known. Hello, Brando. What did I miss? Nothing. At least I don't think you missed anything. Oh, the Persona concert. I didn't go. I guess I missed that, but that's okay. I don't really like concerts. It's too loud for me. I don't like loud noises. I don't like places with a lot of people. That's very cramped. So, yeah. Lost on both fronts for me. Hello, One Brains. I have not heard of this game before. What is it about? GRANBLUE Fantasy. Well, there's lore, but it will take me probably like 3 years to explain the lore. And quite frankly, the main story is so long. I don't even know if I can explain all of it in detail, but the TLDR, we play the game version, is a, it's a JRPG. You're like the blonde one you see right there at the very front of my team, that one, they're the MC, and it's basically their adventure through the Sky Room. Yeah. Right now, this is Guild Wars, which is kind of sort of a rank event. I don't really play for the rank though, but I'm basically grinding for honor so I can have a beautiful skin. I'll show you guys the skin in a minute. Yeah. But I don't have to do anything, really. I'm playing this game on full auto because I'm lazy. It's inefficient, but I don't care. Watch out, the boss is boosting stats. It's alright. We'll be fine. It's alright. I'm taking away their boost as they boost themselves. Game audio? I turned it off because they talk a lot. And since it's supposed to be a just chatting stream, I think it would be weird if I'm talking while the game characters are talking, so I turn it off. Because they talk a lot. Oh look, I won another round. Hang on, hold. Yeah, this is basically all I've been doing. And I'm really lazy, so I play the game on full auto, so I don't have to think or really do anything. I just have to monitor when it starts and when it ends, and then press go. But this has been my life for the last like 3 days. Yeah, what you're watching on the screen is what's been happening for the last 3 days. So far, I love what I see. Oh, thank you, Chris King. That's way too kind for you, of you. Hello, Virgil. What's up? Welcome. Really not much is happening today, Virgil. Usually I don't stream during Guild Wars in GRANBLUE Fantasy. Yeah, I usually don't stream because I have to be watching the game and making sure that I'm constantly fighting a battle in it. And so I usually don't stream, but like we also don't do a lot of just chatting. And I thought, you know, since I don't have to do a lot when I'm grinding, I just put on like a show or an anime or a movie, and I watch it while I click. and click. And click. So also, we're making it just chatting. I know people like just chattings. I don't do them because I want to play games. So this is kind of like the best compromise. It's like the best of both worlds. I think maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not sure. But that's kind of what's going on. It's kind of what's going on. I was gonna show you guys the skin that I'm grinding for, but I forgot. That is very like me. I'll show you guys in a second. Takes about 12 minutes around, so it's very slow. P.S. There are people who can do this in like 3 minutes or less, but I'm not one of them. Because one, I'm lazy, and two, I'm lazy. But I hope everyone had a good weekend. I hope everyone had a good weekend. I know I haven't really been here since Wednesday? Yeah, so really we were only off yesterday. But yesterday, I didn't really do anything. I woke up. And then what did I do yesterday? I woke up. And then I think I vacuumed. And then I played Sudoku for approximately 5 hours while I was autoing in GRANBLUE Fantasy. And then I started watching Fate Stay Night. Talk about that later. But that's all I did yesterday. So, I hope you guys had a more productive weekend than I did. Hello, Soe. What's up? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. We're not doing much today, guys. We're not doing much today. Yeah. The reason I don't really do just chattings because I don't really have a lot to talk about because my life is very boring. Most of the time, I just want to play games. But today, I guess I'm gaming while chatting. I don't know. Is there anything exciting you guys want to talk about? Not sure. Oh yeah, I started Fate Stay Night because I watched clips of the new one. The Fate Strange Fake. Yeah, it looks really cool. But like I've always kind of know about Fate. Like, I dabble in JRPG. There's no way. Okay. I was there when Fate was released. I was there when Fate was like an R18 metal game. Know what you guys see it is now. So I've always peripherally know what Fate is, but I just never gotten into it. And so when I saw the clips of Fate Strange Fake, I was like, I want to watch this. I want to get into it. Mostly because Gilgamesh is really hot. I'm not gonna lie. I saw a clip of Gilgamesh being incredibly hot, and I was like, I need to get on this. I need to get on this. So, this begins. This is why I'm watching Fate right now. Which Fate are you watching? I'm starting at the very beginning. I Googled, I was like, okay, there's so much, like, one of the reasons I never got into Fate is because I'm like, I don't know where to start. Apparently, there's a lot of lore and a lot of world building that is required to understand it. And then so I Googled where to start. So I'm starting with Fate Stay Night. And then next I'm supposed to watch Ultimate Blade Works. And then I'm supposed to watch Heaven. Anyway. Someone on Reddit very kindly posted the order you're supposed to watch all of Fate series anime in, and I'm following that order. Love Fate Stay Night. Been a good weekend. Finally did maintenance on the car. Was almost low diff during the oil change, but clutched it out. Nice. We love adulting around here. We love some good old adulting around here. Very proud of you. I'm very proud of you, Bruno, for getting your car maintenance down. Which reminds me, I need to go get an oil change also. I'm gonna put that down later. With the Ryder, it is very good. I met Ryder. I'm assuming she's Medusa. I'm assuming the Ryder in Fate Stay Night is Medusa because of, the whole eye covering thing. And, you know, I have the internet, so I'm pretty sure she's Medusa. Tax season coming up as well, lads. Don't let the IRS scam you off all your money. I did my taxes. That's one of the things I did this weekend. I'm very proud of myself. My taxes are done. Not like I have anything going on with my taxes. You know, I put in my W-2 and it's like, did you buy a house? I'm like, no, I'm too poor. And they're like, did you pay your student debt? I'm like, yes, I did. And now I'm poor. And they're like, did you register your income? I'm like, yes. And then that's it. They're like, did you make any money on investment? I'm like, no. Yeah. So my taxes was done in approximately an hour. I'm very lucky. It's because I'm poor. There seems to be a lot of things in the Fate franchise. I've seen 2 of the different shows. Yeah, from my understanding, there's like the main Fate story, and then there's also alternate routes to the main Fate story, and then everything else is spin-offs. But like, parallelly related to the original Fate story. Yeah. People die when they are killed. Yeah. Yes, they do. It was so cold this weekend. It was like negative 16 degrees where I was. Damn. Man, how are you alive? If where I am gets negative 16 degrees, I would just move. I would just move. The lowest temperature I can stand is like 30 degrees Fahrenheit / 0 degrees Celsius. Any lower and I will cry. I've been hearing about the trees blowing up from the cold. How is scary? How? Wait, trees blow up when it's cold? How? Huh? Wait, trees blow up when it's cold? Ryder and Saber. Saber is very pretty. Ryder is very hot. I'm very into them. I'll talk about how I feel about Fate Stay Night in a second. I'm on episode, I think I just finished episode 14. Oh yeah, I need to do my tax next month? Yeah, good luck, Soul. Good luck, Soul Wave. Yeah, I'm poor, so like, you know. Sounds sus! Look into this individual now! I don't have any money. Even if they come after me, all they'll get is, oh look, she made no money. Oh look, she paid her student loans like she should. Alright. Damn, she poor. I like the Magical Girl spinoff. There's a Magical Girl spinoff? Is it the Carnival Phantasm or whatever? Honestly, I don't know. There's so many. Okay. Once I looked into it, I was like, this is a lot bigger than I thought. You know, I thought there was like maybe like 3 or 4, but no, there's like 15 to 20 anime. But I will get through them. Expanding water in the tree from freezing. Oh, makes tree do boom sound. I see. I'm glad it doesn't get cold enough here. It has to be really cold for trees to blow up. It is scary though, because the bark and wood itself becomes shrapnel. I remember a long time ago hearing people getting hurt from the explosions. I can imagine. It sounds literally like a shrapnel bomb. But you know, you think it's a harmless tree, but it goes, it's too cold. I don't want to live anymore. Kaboom. And you know, splinters everywhere. It's called Fake Lead Liner Prism Ilya. I see. I met Ilya, but I mean like, you know, I now know who Ilya is because I've watched 14 episodes so far, guys. So I'm such a fan. I'm joking. I'm not. It's okay. I'm not gonna lie. It's tough right now. Try to get through Fate Stay Night. Rin is really cool. She's a little, odd sometimes. But she's cool. Saber's cool, but oh my god. The MC. The MC. Shiro is one of the dumbest MC I have ever encountered in the world of anime. I say that like I watch a lot of anime. I have not, but oh my god, dude is so dumb. Dude is so dumb. I'm just like, okay, hang in there. Hang in there for the hot blonde dude. You can't do this. You're an adult. You're an adult. Hang in there for the hot blonde dude. Also, Rin is here. Rin is cool. Hang in there for the cool chick. And eventually you'll meet the hot blonde dude and it'll be worth it. But oh my gosh, Shiro is so freaking dumb. He is so stupid. He's so stupid that it's been tough. It's been tough, but I'm getting through it. I think there's only 24 episodes left in the season, so I'll be done about 10 episodes. And then, I believe in the next one, the MC is Rin, maybe? I think it follows Rin more closely, so maybe I will have less of the dumb boy. My fingers are crossed. It only happens when the temperature drops very quickly. Oh, wow. I hope I'm never around when that happens. What anime did you watch? Fate Stay Night. I'm on episode 14 out of 24. And I'm trying to get through it. I'm only here for Gilgamesh. Literally, I don't know any... okay, that's not true. I know some stuff about it. I know some stuff about Gilgamesh. I have the internet. I know what's up. But I'm hanging in there. I heard he's kind of psycho. But that's okay. He's hot. Alright. This is the skin I'm trying to get, guys. This is the reason for my suffering. I need it. Okay? I need it. So yeah. This is why we're grinding. This is our goal. Our goal is this beautiful skin with these really cute Dobermans. Are they Dobermans? I hope they're Dobermans. It would be really awkward if they're not, because I've been calling them Dobermans. But anyway, look at this skin! It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Also, I somehow got into a finals match with another team, and somehow I'm winning, and I don't know how. I might not be winning when I wake up, but I really don't really care though that much. I'm really only here for this. I need 640 million more. Is this 640 million? I'm assuming so. I need 640 million honors to get my skin, and I want it. And I'm currently at 1,478,000,000. So we're gonna keep going. Now you guys know I'm doing this all for a skin because it's hot and I want it. And let's keep going. I've set up my team to not die. Oh, I don't have to do anything. I just have to keep clicking yes. Okay, go. Hello, Melpud. What's up? Welcome in. Welcome into Just Chatting while Eri wastes her life away on a gacha game. Rin's backstory is very sad. I don't know much about Rin. Except she's much cooler than Shiro will ever be. I'm sure I will find out more about her soon. No spoilers, please. I don't know anything except that she looks like Ishtar and I don't know why. I don't even know who Ishtar really is. I've seen her on my feed and she looks just like Rin. Now, I mean, what different anime have you watched? I finished Kaiju number 8. I think that's all I've seen. Oh, okay. I started Moriarty the Patriot. It was really good in the beginning, but by like chapter 10, I was bored. So I stopped watching it. Sorry, episode 10, I was bored, so I stopped watching it. Oh no. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. I can see why it has a fandom. I can see why people like it, but it was a miracle I even made it to episode 10. But then I got bored and I stopped watching it. What else have I watched? No, that's it. Oh, I finished Togenanki. And as I expected, It was pretty whatever. But Mikado is so cute. I love him. He's so cute. But that's about it. I don't think I watched anything else. Oh, I want to start, what's that one called? I forgot what it's called. Gaku, whatever it's called. But then I was gonna start that. But then, I saw Gilgamesh and I was like, no, I have to go, find out everything about you and your gay roommate. Sorry, clay roommate. Okay, the clip I watched is the one where they fight, okay? Okay? Does that make you guys happy? It's the one where they're fighting, okay? Him and his clay roommate. I need to know everything about them. And because I'm a psycho, I have to watch it from the very beginning. I only watched Phase 0 after my buddy showed me the timeline to watch it. Just said no. Well, you're stronger than I am, Brondo. Because I watched a 3-minute clip and I was like, yes, I need to embark on this 15-season anime journey. So I can call myself knowledgeable. Just to simp for them. Vala, hello, talk birdie to me. What's up? Thank you. Thank you for your validation. Sometimes I feel like I'm crazy. I'm all alone in this world. I heard Gilgamesh is gay for Enkidu. My source may be outdated. It's like 5,000 years old. Can fake fans confirm or deny? Yes, my gay roommate. No, he's clay. It's... What is it that I read? What did people say? It's not gay if it's clay. Or something. Technically, isn't he like asexual? Because he's a clay doll or whatever, brought to life or whatever. I know in the Epic of Gilgamesh, which I kind of sort of read a little bit of because of school. I know the one from history is a guy. But from what I understand, the one in Fate is a clay doll that is asexual. I think. Yeah. But anyway, now I'm embarking on this like 15-season anime journey because of a 3-minute clip. That's how I roll, guys. People will try to like write me essays or like they'll give me like a whole presentation of why I should watch something. I'm just like, But then I'll watch like a 30-minute clip of something. I'm like, this is what I need to spend the rest, like the next like 3 months of my life pursuing. Because it hits me in the jellies. I'm lagging so bad. But I have to have Chrome open. I've learned that it's Chrome that lags me when I'm streaming, apart from my games, but I don't want to. GRANBLUE Fantasy is a browser game, so I guess it just lagged. It's alright. I'm just talking. I'm not doing anything exciting today. But yeah, so now I started this epic journey into the various Fate timeline, and I will get through it. I promise. I am strong when I'm curious. That's only because I need to know everything. So hopefully all of you are less masochistic than I am, and you're actually watching something that you enjoy. I don't think I've watched anything that came out that's new recently. I didn't watch the new season of JJK. I know it is very tea right now to talk about the new episode of JJK, but in my opinion, JJK ended in the Shibuya arc, so I like to pretend everything after Shibuya doesn't exist, and hence, I'm not watching the new season. Guru Crane, Big 26, not Microsoft Edge? I do use Microsoft Edge, usually when I stream. But I'm logged in to GRANBLUE Fantasy on Chrome. And so I'm too lazy to switch which browser I play. Because it doesn't really lag anything else I do. It just lags my stream. So it doesn't really matter if it's on Chrome or Edge. Usually when I play by myself. But Microsoft Chrome lags me when I'm streaming. But, you know, it is what it is. Whatever, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Do you mean narcissist? No, I mean masochist. Masochist. I'm putting up a lot for a Gilgamesh, by the way. Usually, when I watch an anime, if I think the MC's stupid or if I don't like what's going on, I like close it within like 10 seconds flat. But I'm suffering Shiro's stupidity because I am promised a hot, psychotic guy somewhere later on. And I don't want to be one of those people, you know, who don't know what's happening. I need to know what's happening, and so I'm suffering. I'm sure it will only get better. I have faith. I have faith. My understanding is Shiro's only the MC in the original Fate State Night game anime. So this one, Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven something. He's only the MC in those three. After that, there are other MCs. So maybe they won't be as stupid and I won't have as much of a hard time with it. I kind of want to watch Phase Zero too. Well, it's on the list, but I heard it's the prequel. So that'll be kind of cool. What? The calling game has been crazy? The calling... Oh, yeah. Oh, JJK? I mean, I know what happens in it. I actually followed the manga all the way to the end, despite my concern over Gege's writing. So I know what happens. I know what happens after Shibuya all the way through, like, the end. But I don't know. I feel like everything after Shibuya is so like I don't know. It kind of just like it just wasn't very good. It just wasn't very good. So I like to pretend everything after Shibuya doesn't exist. Even though it has my baby Utah. I love Utah. Utah's so cool, but like yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. So I just pretend everything after Shibuya doesn't exist. And in my Delulu world, JJK ended after the Shibuya arc. Yeah. I've been trying to catch up to the One Piece anime. Just got done with Kuma's backstory. I know nothing about, I know close to nothing about One Piece. That's for sure. Okay, I know who the main people are. I know who Luffy is. I know who Nami is. I know who Robin is. I know who Sanji is. And I know Usopp and Choppa. And I know Zoro. So I know who the main crew are. And I know Boa Hancock because she's really hot. And I know Ace, is that his name? I know what happens to him because I have Twitter. But I don't know anything else. I don't know anything else about One Piece. And I don't think I will ever get into One Piece. What I'm trying to say is I don't know who Kuma is. It's a very long-winded way of telling you I don't know who Kuma is. But, yeah. I know very surface level stuff about One Piece. And I know the old ship has a sheep on it. I think the new sheep is called something else and doesn't have the sheep on it anymore. That's all I know about One Piece. I think One Piece is really cool. I can't, I just can't do a season of 1100 episodes. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. That's insane. My friends have been foaming in the mouth for Lobotomi Kaisen. Here you are saying the ending is mid. I'm not saying the ending is mid. I'm saying I don't like it. I feel like the writing just kind of went downhill after Shibuya arc. And I'll hold please while I start another. And I don't know, you can kind of tell Gege thought as far as Shibuya, and everything after Shibuya is just like him like, oh, what should I do today? Like, there's all these things that kind of sort of contradict what they say before. And I'm sorry, you're telling me this guy, you're telling me Sukuna knows this guy's power better than the guy himself? And just pulling up shit from the Heian period? Like, nah, man. Sukuna's plot armor was worse than Bakugo's. And I say that as a fond Bakugo fan of MHA. And that boy is covered in plot armor. Covered from head to toe in plot armor. And somehow Sukuna still out plot armored him, which is sad because Sukuna's voiced by Suabe Junichi, and he's my favorite voice actor, and I literally will immediately almost fall in love with every single character that he's voiced, but not in this situation. Kuma is the GOAT and a great father, and that's all you have to know. I will file that away in my memory bank. I will file that away in my memory bank. It kind of seems like Gege was done with Jump and just decided to just end the story ASAP. I kind of feel like he basically, when he was writing it, he got as far as figuring out what's gonna happen in Shibuya arc, and everything after, he's just like, oh shoot, I have to keep going? And then he just started pulling crap out of his behind. Good writing, JJK, you mean hype moments and aura? Listen, I love hype and aura as much as the next person. But like, I need more than just hype moments and aura. He definitely could have written more and made more arcs to flesh out the characters. I think the plotline was just bad. Hello, DJ Coher, what's up? We're not playing, we are playing a game today, but we're not really playing a game today. I am grinding for a skin in GRANBLUE Fantasy. Hence, you can see I'm autoing it in the background while I do a just chatting with y'all, which almost never happens. But I figure we try something new. It is 2026 after all. Hope your day is going well. High moments and aura sounds more like Kagurabachi to me than JJK. Ooh, I want to watch Kagurabachi. That's the one I was thinking of earlier. Before I got sidetracked into the Fate rabbit hole. Kagurabachi looks really cool. I like the premise. And from what I can tell, the plot and the characters really good. And I keep telling myself I'm going to watch it. I keep telling myself I'm going to watch it, but every time I'm going to watch it, I get sidetracked into something else. At first, I was going to watch it, but then Togen Anki was on. I was like, oh, I have to watch them animate my boy Mikado because he's my baby. And so I went and watched and kind of sort of low-key suffered through that for approximately 20 minutes of total screen time of my best boy. And then after that was finally done, I was finishing Kaiju number 8, which I had to because Kaiju number 8 is my jam. And then I was like, okay, now that that's done, I was gonna watch it, but then I got sidetracked into Supernatural. So I watched about 2 seasons of Supernatural, and I was like, oh, I don't want to watch this anymore. For no reason other than I realized it was 6 more seasons, and I wasn't ready to make that commitment yet. No, sorry, I realized it was 10 more seasons. I was not quite ready to make that commitment yet. And so after that, I was like, okay, I'm going to watch Kagurabachi now. I'm going to, and then I saw a blonde hot dude fighting against a really pretty green-haired person on my YouTube. And I was like, oh, what's this? This is pretty. And I watched a 3-minute clip, and I was like, I need to watch Fate. But I've heard really good things about Kagurabachi, though. Isn't it really good? Is it not good? I've heard it's better than anything else that came out during that time. So I want to watch it. Is it not good? I'll be sad if it is, because I do still plan on watching it. What was I gonna say? But it's just something else keeps coming along that takes my time away from watching Kagurabachi. Supernatural is pretty good. I watched the early seasons with the Scooby-Doo special included. My family watched the full series. Pretty good. So when Supernatural first came out, I watched the entire first season. I watched the full first season when it first came out. And then I just never watched the rest of it. And I went back to watch the first season. It was still good. And I watched the second season. And then I was like, I'm not ready to commit to 14th season of this. And then so I stopped. Watch Kagurabachi. I don't think anime is out. Wait, what's the other one then? What's the other one? Wait, Kagurabachi's the one that Side Game is doing. Right? The guy with the katana. Oh shit, I'm getting my series messed up. Sorry guys. Sorry. Forgive a elderly lady who actually doesn't watch that much anime. Yeah, it's a manga only still. The manga is good. You're talking about Trash Man. Oh, Gachi Akuta! That one. That's the one I've been meaning to watch, but I keep getting sidetracked off it. Like, it's interesting, but it doesn't have anything that makes me go, I need to watch this immediately. Like, Kaiju, when it came out, of course, me being a simp for Hoshina and Narumi, I was like, I need to watch this immediately. So I immediately went to watch it. And then Supernatural is Supernatural, you know? It has everything I like. Hot guys, hot girls, demons, demon hunters. So I watched that for a bit. But I know the lore gets really complex with Supernatural. And so I'm not ready to commit to the 13 seasons of angels and demons and whatnot. I'm on season 2. It's pretty good, but the story's pretty simple. I see. I want to watch it. But I don't know. It doesn't have anything that makes me go, I need to watch this immediately. You know, I don't know if that makes sense. I see it, I'm like, oh, that looks kind of cool. Maybe I'll watch it sometime. Maybe I'll watch it someday. Maybe I'll watch it soon. But it doesn't have anything that makes me go, I need to watch this immediately. I don't know what it is. It's such a cool concept, I think. I mean, it's a bit of, I mean, okay, it's not, granted, it's not the newest concept on the block, you know? Classes system. But still, it looks good. The GRANBLUE in the background is really doing something for my goldfish memory. I don't have to watch it. It's nothing. I just wanted to also you guys like understand if I suddenly stop talking, it's because I need to keep going. I need to click like next. And then like refill my AP. Not AP. Is it AP? No, they're called something else. I forgot what it's called. Well, no, it is AP. No, it's not AP. I can't remember. Anyway, I think it's AP. Okay, I keep coming back on that. Yeah, AP. Then you refill my AP and they keep going. Yeah, but it's on auto, so I'm not even playing it, really. That's a nice thing about GRANBLUE. You just set up your teams, try it once, make sure everything works. You're not gonna die, and then let it rip. I don't have to do a lot. So I'm always watching something during Guild Wars. Or I'm doing something else, like, you know, I'll be like, oh, maybe I should go make tea or something. Alright, yeah, just, you know, just know that I'm winning, okay? Just know that I'm winning. Know that I'm winning my matches and getting one step closer to my skin. Gacha, very pretty art style. Music is hype, animation phenomenal. The story is in fact a story. I see. How great is the skin? I'll show you guys again in a second after I win this match, which will take approximately 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah. Give it 2 or 3 minutes and this match will be over. This raid. They're called raids, I think. Yeah, and this raid will be all over. I don't know how people stream GRANBLUE, man. Literally nothing happens when I play GRANBLUE. I'm literally just going click, 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 click. Here we go. But I mean, okay. People who stream GRANBLUE are people who actually understand what's happening on the screen. I just make sure I don't die. I'm losing attention span. The fans yearn for Subway Surfers gameplay under GRANBLUE. Subway Surfers? Is that like a mini game? What is that? Hang on, let me look it up. Let me look it up. Hang on, let me look it up. Let me look it up. Subway Surfers. 2012 video game. Oh. This looks like those Android, iOS mobile phone games. This looks like this mobile phone game. The ones that you see ads for, but they don't actually seem like... They don't actually, I get, like, I love those, like, phone game ads that you see, but the game is nothing like the phone game ads. Huh? Ain't no way you don't know about Subway Surfers? You don't know Subway Surfers? No. No. Am I supposed to? I don't know what it was. It literally is a mobile game that's a goat from the past. It's literally one of the most popular, famous app games of all time. I only know, like... Sugar... Candy Crush! I was gonna say Sugar Crush, and I remember that's from the movie. I only know, like, Angry Birds and Candy Crush. I've never heard of Subway Surfers. That's crazy. It's funny. But I also live under a rock, so, you know. Not shocked in the slightest. Did y'all hear that they're making a sequel to it? To Subway Surfers? Really? That's kind of cool. Alright, let me show you guys the skin. Also, I need to check my progress. Let's see how far we've gotten. This is the skin. This is the skin that I want. Look at how nice Jita looks. Beautiful military uniform, and I get 2 Dobermans. I care about the Doberman a little bit more than Jita. But look at the doggos! He's so cute. Anyway, I want this. Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. See, I just need 599 million more honors. Oh, I finished I got a 1.5 billion. I finished getting all the loot that you can collect. I finished all my battle badges, and I finished all my honors loot. By the way, I know these numbers look huge, and it seems like I'm making really good progress, but this is like amateur number, guys. This is like amateur numbers. Let me show you guys the ranking. This is what people are doing. 66 billion. People are doing like 15 billions on this. So I know 1.5 sounds like a lot, but like, it's nothing compared to the people who actually know how to play the game. I'm very mediocre. I'm very mediocre. I haven't even maxed my level yet. I'm also in a guild all by myself. Other people play this in like a team, but I do this by myself because I don't want to join a team, because if I feel like being lazy, I will be lazy. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep autoing. My goal? Get my skin. Get my skin. Well, get all the honors loot because I need them. And then get my skin. So you're gonna say Flappy Bird? Whoa, whoa indeed, Ijokuher. Flappy Bird. I feel like I've heard of Flappy Bird. Google this. Flappy. Oh, that's not how you spell Flappy. Flappy Bird. 2013 video game. Oh, I remember this one. I've never played it, but I remember this one. I've never played it. I think I've heard. I've seen this before. All right, I know what Flappy Bird is, guys. Rejoice, rejoice. That's it. We need to bring in the big guns. GTA 5, Subway Surfers, Family Guy. Family Guy has a game. Isn't that a TV show? Roblox Poppy Playtime, for gosh sake. Not gonna play GTA 5. I'm not very into role playing, I'm afraid. Subway Surfers, no. Family Guy, isn't that a TV show? Roblox, oh. No. Poppy's Playtime? Absolutely not. I will cry. We won't even get through the game. I would just give up before I start. Crossy Roads, bring out the chicken. Wait, what? Crossy Roads. Now I'm Googling all of these games I will never play. Crossy Road. This I have never seen. This I have never seen. Oh, I have never seen this before. Oh. I don't think I've ever played this. I played mini games similar to this, but I've never played Crossy Road before. 2013 feels like so long ago. She probably played Frogger or something. I don't even know what Frogger is. What's Frogger? Frogger. I've never seen this before in my life. Just playing Pong back in her day? Wait, what's Pong? I have also never seen this before in my life. Oh, okay. It's kind of like those like hockey puck games that you see at arcades. I've never seen this before. Just for in line go Pong. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what this is. Just their midnight release. I'm old. I don't think I'm this old. Yeah, I don't think I'm this old, guys. 1972. Okay, I'm old, but I'm not that old. The first video game I ever played was Pokemon Blue. No, wait, which one did we have? We didn't have Pokemon Blue. We had Pokemon Red. Yeah, that was the first video game I ever played, was Pokemon Red. I wanted Pokemon Yellow, but my brother didn't want Pokemon Yellow, and we had to share our Game Boy. So we got Pokemon Red. And then after Pokemon Red, we were each allowed a Game Boy. My brother got Pokemon Gold, but I got Pokemon Crystal. My dad bought me Pokemon Crystal because he's like, oh, it looked prettier than the other ones. I thought you might like it more. So I got to play Pokemon Crystal, and I thought it was so cool because the cartridge was so pretty. It was so pretty. It was like translucent with like glitter and stuff. And then I played okay, what came out after that one? Let me Google this. Hang on. Pokemon game in order. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, hang on. There we go. Okay, so I played Pokemon Red. That was the first one I played. And then after that, I played Pokemon Crystal. I skipped Sapphire and the Fire Red gens because we didn't have a Game Boy Advance. And then after that, I played Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Because I got a Nintendo DS Lite. And that was the last Pokemon game that I played. Yeah. I haven't played it since because I didn't want to get a 3DS. And I did get a Nintendo Switch. But I don't know, I just didn't have the time for Pokemon games, I guess. It takes so long. Also, I was really into mobile games at that time. So, you know, Pokemon didn't come on my phone. So I didn't want to play it. What's your favorite Pokemon of all time? I guess Crystal might have been my favorite. I like Diamond and Pearl too. Probably Crystal. Because, okay, I will be honest, Diamond and Pearl, I was already like kind of like lazy about it. Like I wasn't super into it. It was cool, but I wasn't super. I don't even think I finished Diamond and Pearl. I finished Crystal for sure. I think I finished Diamond and Pearl, so I guess I have to say Crystal. Sounds like you need to catch up on the big goats of gaming. Start with E.T. for the Atari 2800. Let me Google this. Hang on, let me Google this. E.T. game. Atari. What the hell is this? I didn't even know this was a thing! Bro. I don't even know how to play a game like this. I don't even know how to play a game like this. That'd be too dumb. So you missed out on Black and White? Yeah, because I didn't want to buy a... Was it a Game Boy Advance? Oh, 3DS. I didn't want to buy a 3DS. Felt like a waste of money to me. I mean, the actual Pokemon, but your answer is also appreciated. My favorite Pokemon changes depending on what I am obsessed with at the time. For a while, my favorite was Esper. My favorite was Esper because he looked like Sena Izumi from Ensemble Stars, and I thought he was so cute. Esper was so cute. The big eyes and like the Scottish fold ears and his, you know, brain empty look. So Esper was my favorite for a while. And then I really liked Palmy because Palmy looked like it has moe sleeves and it was so cute. But right now, my obsession is Kaiju number 8. So my favorite Pokemon right now is Skitty. Because he looks like Hoshina. But yeah, my favorite Pokemon changes constantly. Yeah. I really like Mew though. Okay, the thing with me and Pokemon is if it's cute, or if they're like a cool looking Pokemon, like our Darkrai, or like Arceus. You know, if you got aura, or if you're cute, I probably like you, because I like pretty things. You know, if you're pretty, I like you. You know, I thought Baneri was cute. Weed Kitty was cute until it evolved into like a furry magician. Then they weren't cute anymore, so I don't like them anymore. I only like them when they were Weed Kitties. So yeah. And Pikachu's cute. I like Pikachu. I'm not one of those people who has like a favorite Pokemon. I won't go to like length of time defending my favorite. I'm just like, oh, is it cute? Is it aura? Okay, then I like them. In all seriousness, if you ever get back to Pokemon, Gen 4 to Gen 6 are really go-to entries. Yeah, I think Pokemon's a little too capitalistic for me now. I know what a thing to say, right? Me running a gacha game right now on the background. But I miss the days when there was only like 151 Pokemon. Not gonna lie. But I've heard really good things about Black and White. A lot of people tell me Black and White was the best Pokemon game. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about having to buy a new console every time a new Pokemon game comes out. It's just not for me. E.T. almost killed the entire game industry. How? Was it that good? Or was it that bad? Like, was it so good that it almost killed the gaming industry? Or was it so bad it nearly killed the gaming industry? I need to hear the tea behind this. Black and White came out on the normal DS? X and Y were 3DS. Why didn't I play Black and White then? Well, I didn't even finish Diamond and Pearl. So I think that explains why I didn't play Black and White. I didn't even finish Diamond and Pearl. I think I started Diamond. I had a Pokemon Diamond. And I think I started. But then that was when they introduced like the oh, I forgot what it's called. But like the performative batches, whatever they're called, I forgot what they're called. I liked the MC. I like the girl MC. I like the fact that you can play as the girl MC, but like the performative aspect for me was too like, ugh. You know? Like I just want to catch cute Pokemons and then fight other Pokemons and then catch them too. Oh, I never finished Diamond and Pearl. So I guess that explains why I never played Black and White. I like Hexors from Gen 5, especially Shining form. All black Hexors. I'm gonna have to look them up. I don't even know what they look like. Hex. Oris. Oh, hang on. Hold, please. Full auto is one of the least efficient way to play GRANBLUE Fantasy because timing's everything, but I'm lazy. So I'm gonna do the slow way. Oh look, it's strike time. Oh, he's got aura. I like him. Oh, he's cute when he was baby too. Oh, he's so cute when he was baby. He's so cute when he's baby. Aww. Damn. What kind of Pokemon is he? Let's see. Oh, oops, I pressed something that I shouldn't have. Let's see. What does Pokedex.com tell me? X-Jaw Pokemon. I see. They've gotten real complicated since I last got involved with this. Dragon and Monster. Oh, he's so cute when he's baby. protects you. Oh, he cute. They are kind but can be relentless when defending territory. They challenge foes with tusks that can cut steel. You see, oh, the black one does look cool. Black and red is a nice color combo. Haxorus. Let's see. Oh. Additional artwork. Oh. I see. He's cool looking. Look, they filled landfills in the US with ET because no one was buying it? Was it that bad? Hang on, now I have to look it up. ET game Atari. How bad was it? How bad is it? Well, damn. Okay, let me read this. Oh my god, there's a Video Game History Foundation? Damn, I do not know this. Alright. I'm gonna check out what Video Game History Foundation has to say. Ain't gonna lie, everything after Ruby and Sapphire all started to blend together for me. You know what I'm saying? I still live in the era when there's only 151 Pokemon. E.T. also has a... Oh, wait. Oh, there. E.T. the Extraterrestrial, the video game, has often been called, at least in recent years, one of the worst video games ever made. Disclaimer! I am reading this as an article written in 2017 by the Video Game History Foundation. Everything I'm about to read are not my own opinions, because I know nothing about this game. There's some justice to this. The game definitely has its flaws, but it is likely that the extremity of current opinions, sometimes possessed even by people who've never played the game, is the result of a piling on of recent bad reviews, especially some by gaming websites and on YouTube. I see. E.T. also has a certain cultural stigma because of a couple of long-standing urban legends surrounding it. The first is that Atari, expecting huge sales, greatly overproduced ET cards. I'm assuming that's cartridges, leaving them with huge amount of unsold and returned inventory that was buried in the landfill in New Mexico. The landfill was real, yes, but a 2015 excavation of the site revealed that ET cartridges represent only a portion of the nearly 800,000 games buried there. Wow, the gaming industry is anything if not wasteful. The second urban legend is that E.T. sold so badly that the game was a direct cause of the video game market crash of 1983, the near complete destruction of the American video game industry. Could one game cause that? Absolutely not. E.T. wasn't a cause of the video game crash, it was the symptoms of the problems that caused it. Regardless, Atari had high hopes for the game, which along with another movie tying Raiders of the Lost Ark. Isn't that a, Indiana Jones? Was its great hope for what turned out to be a 1982 Christmas sales season so disappointed that it sent stocks plummeting and executives packing? But was it because nobody liked the game, or the critics in 1982 actually think about E.T.? Oh, this is a long-ass article. Okay. Author Clarence Peterson could not figure the game out, writing the new Atari home video game based on the movie E.T. The Extraterrestrial is a genuine mind-bender. In 3 hours of play, not once could I return E.T. to the landing site, let alone get him safely aboard the lightship before his time ran out and the poor thing lay dead on the color TV screen. Wait, what? E.T. dies? That, despite the assistance of the game's instruction and teenage player, generally expert at video games, Atari insisted to write Clarence Peterson that 7-year-olds had been able to figure it out. Assessment greatly negative. Oh, so it was a hard game? Oh, it had a short development time. I'm getting very into this lore, guys. I'm not gonna read all of this. Wow, they even have scans of like newspaper clipping and stuff. This guy really did his research. Kudos. Kudos. It's truly difficult to understand a game such as E.T. after splurging a reported $10 million in 1983 to get the property. In Steven Spielberg's corporation, this game looks like it was turned out in about 5 weeks. The graphics are crude, the play mechanics are unlikely to capture any but the youngest arcaders, and the entire project seems ill-conceived. Apparently, Raiders of the Lost Ark was good, though. Okay. E.T. is a difficult game to get the hang of, but the time it takes to learn is well spent. Many testers dislike the difficulty in learning the game, though they agreed it was one of the better video games they have played. Yeah, it's called Gamer's Rage, bro. Gamer's Rage is when the game is so difficult that instead of trying to beat it, people just give up. Alright, I'm gonna read the conclusion because I'm bored of reading all of the other reviews. E.T. was far from the worst game ever at the time of its release. In fact, it wasn't even the worst game reviewed on the system that month. Gorf tended to get slightly worse reviews. I see. E.T. may not be the worst game ever, but with its high licensing costs and failure to perform in the market, it was an easy scapegoat for a console game industry in decline. I see. Alright, now I know the lore behind E.T. game, the Atari E.T. game. Does Atari still make consoles? I've never even heard of this. Oh, they still make consoles? I've never heard of this. The oldest game console I know is from Sega. Damn, what is this? Are they still around? Oh, never mind. They're not around. They haven't been around since 2001. Oh. I see. Blah, blah, blah. As a result of the video game crash in 1983, and the essence of the home console and computer division was sold out. I see. TLDR, they're not around anymore. The Sega Dreamcast? No, the earliest game console that I know of was the Sega Saturn? I think. It was released in 1994. Oh, damn. Sega Dreamcast. How old is this one? Can't even find a Wikipedia article on this. Oh, I found one. Came out in 1998. Wow. Well, I know the one older than the Sega Dreamcast. And Sega Saturn. I think my brother had a Sega Saturn. Wow. Is this what it looked like? I don't even remember what it looks like. I just know we had one. I see. I told you guys I'm old. Now do you believe me? Now do you believe me? I've seen a home video game console that was released in 1994. 1994. Some of you weren't even born in 1994. Most of you were not born in 1994. How long ago is 1994? Let's see. How long ago was 1994? Uh... 32 years! 32 years ago. Damn. When's the E.T. playthrough? In your dreams, Brondo. In your dreams. You can dream about me playing the game. Listen, listen. If teenagers couldn't figure out the game in 1982, You think I'm gonna figure it out in 2026? No. Also, I only play pretty games. If it's not pretty, I don't want to play it. It's too bad because I bought Persona 4 Golden, but I guess I have to wait for Revival to come out because it's gonna be prettier than Golden. I want to play the prettier version. Look at this game some more. Atari. The Atari logo was kind of cool though. Okay, let's take a look at some pictures of this game. I see. There's still some games today that look like this. What are you supposed to do? Are you just supposed to like get him onto his spaceship, whatever? Bro, this looks so old. Oh, here's the user manual. Oh, that's what the controller looked like? Damn. Yeah, I'm never playing this. Never playing this. Can you even play it? How can you even play it now? Oh, I guess you can play it, like, with emulators and stuff. Oh. Okay, you can buy for $5 on eBay. There's a sealed version. You can purchase a sealed version of the game for $4,598. What a steal! What a steal! Yeah. What a steal! Only $4,958 to own it. Sealed version of what is commonly considered as one of the worst video games of all time. Lovely. There's sites that have all the old games. I am sure there are. I don't think I'm gonna do very well in that game. Seems like it was a difficult game for most. Which means, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably like a 15 for me. Probably like a 15 for me. I like the look of the retro games though. Like the jackets. That looks really cool. Looks so hand painted and stuff. It's nice. I'm trying to think of old games that I play, but honestly, there's not that many. I think the oldest game I can remember playing is Pokemon Red. And I think that's it. I don't know. I didn't used to play games a lot when I was a kid. Which is weird because all I do now is play games. But I was, my mom didn't want us to get distracted by gaming. So we didn't really have game consoles growing up. Yeah. I played Halo at my friend's house, where she proceeded to yell at me for being so bad at it, but it was like my first time holding like a gaming console. Like the modern gaming console. Also, I didn't know what was going on in the game. I didn't really understand what was happening. She's like, do this, do that, and so I failed. But I think it was like the first Halo game. It might have been like the first Xbox that came out. I think it was the very first iteration of the Xbox. Yeah. And then she got Halo on it because her boyfriend wanted to play with her. And so she's like, come over, play Halo with me. I'm like, are you sure? I don't know how to play games. She's like, yeah! And so I played Halo with her and it was really bad. And then she got mad at me, but It's not like she taught me how to play. She's like, yeah, just do this. She's like, here, plug it in. And then start playing. I was like, huh? She's like, yeah, just go like forward and then like press A and stuff. I was like, huh? She's a bad teacher. But I'm also really bad at games. So like, I guess, you know, at those two together, and I do bad. Uh-huh. Very bad. I think that's like my oldest memory of like an Xbox game. Do people still play games on Xbox? Is that rude to ask? Is that rude to ask? Is Xbox still a thing? I feel like every game that I see now is like a PS5 game or a Switch game. PS4/PS5 or a Switch game. Obviously Steam and PC, but like, people still have Xboxes. Never played Halo. We had COD. I think when COD came out, I was completely unfamiliar with gaming at that time. At that point. Because I think after, so I never had a gaming console. So any game that I know of before I started playing is, it's because my friends or family friends played it and I got to like see it in action or like play with them when I stayed over or like had dinner at their house or whatever. And so it's Halo on Xbox. And my first memory of a PlayStation game is Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation 1. And then I also watched my friends play Final Fantasy 10 and 12? No, 10-2. I think she played 11 too. Whichever one had lightning. Is that 11 or is it not? I don't know. And so, oh, and Kingdom Hearts. And I watched my friends play Kingdom Hearts. And that's all I know. So that's most of my memories of console games. Oh, and Persona 3. I think I watched my friend play like an hour of Persona 3. But that's it. That's it. Halo was fun for its time. I see. I was really bad at it. Frankly, if you ask me what happened, I can't tell you. I just remember I was expected to shoot things. I didn't know how to do it. I sometimes play Minecraft on my Xbox One. So is Xbox like not a thing anymore? Is that what you're telling me? I'm really confused what's happening in the game. Oh, GRANBLUE Fantasy. Well, it's turn-based. It's turn-based. It's on auto, so it's just gonna loop through the gameplay. So, I have it set up where I don't really know how to explain it, but I attack and enemy attack back. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know really. I don't really know what's going on either. I just know that I'm winning. Basically, Guild War bosses in GRANBLUE Fantasy are known for buffing themselves. So, every time they do a special attack, they buff themselves. As you can see right now, the enemy just buffed themselves. And this team revolves around removing their buff. So right now, this attack removed one buff. This removed another one. And this skill also removed another one. She still has 2 buffs left. Which, at some point, my team will clear. Yeah. And that attack just gave my team buffs. So, long story short, the idea is to remove the enemy's buff and debuff them as much as you can. And, buff yourself as much as you can without losing the buff. So every 5 turns, you guys will see Lucifer run, Paradise Lost, and that's a summon call which recovers my HP and also gives me Dispel Cancel, which prevents the enemy from removing my buffs. Yeah. But the kits of almost everyone that you see on screen is revolved around removing the enemy's buffs while also buffing my team. It's pretty much what's happening. And yeah, and sometimes you'll see my team dodge all because that's just some of the skills and buffs that I get based on what I've chosen. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. I'm really bad at explaining it because I don't really... I build my teams around what they can do. I don't really like do too much. This is my Dispel team, which takes away... I built this team specifically to remove buffs. As many buffs as possible. As fast as possible. Yeah. Xbox is becoming Xbox for everything. Anything can be on Xbox now, supposedly. So is it like Steam, but on a console? I see. It is, but PlayStation is just too good and Xbox can't keep up. I see. PlayStation's always coming out with new things. But PlayStation's so expensive. Aren't they like $600 or $700 each for a PlayStation? I'm not sure. Let's look it up. PlayStation 5. Oh, it's not that expensive. It is currently... Oh, wait. So, wait, there's PlayStations that can only play digital games, so you can't run CDs on them. And then there are PlayStations that have a disc drive. So you can... Oh my dear lord, okay. So the digital only version is $399. Well, $400 basically at Target. And the ones that you can run discs on them are $450. This is all Target. I'm sure they might be cheaper elsewhere, but what's the first thing that came up? Oh, some of these are special editions. I say this like I didn't know. I remember when PlayStation 5... When did PlayStation 5 came out? I remember there was a shortage at the time. Okay, it was released in 2020, so I think that was during COVID. So I think like a year after, I went to Best Buy to get something. And this guy walked out with the Spider-Man limited edition of PlayStation 5. And I was like, damn. Rich. Yeah, this one. I remember he walked out the box. I was like, damn, that looks so cool. If he still has it, he can sell it for like $700, I guess. But yeah, I remember, I forgot what I went for. What did I go to Best Buy for? Oh, I was building... No, I wasn't. No, that happened in 2024. Oh, but it came out in 2023. Okay, I was building my PC at the time. Yeah, I was building my PC at the time, so I'd go pick up something from Best Buy. And this guy walked past me with a Spider-Man 2 limited edition PlayStation 5. And I remember thinking, damn, you rich. I hope you don't get robbed in the parking lot. Last I heard of Xbox was that Microsoft's looking to get out of the console space and primarily look at Windows-based stuff. I didn't get how true this is. I don't play console games. Neither do I. They wanted a stack for PS5 then 1K. Not for PS5, that's for sure. I see. Yeah, this is one of the reasons I don't game on consoles. I do have a Nintendo Switch, but I bought it for Ring Fit Adventure, just like everyone, their mom. During, you know, during plague. Plague year. But what was I gonna say? But I can't justify buying a new console every time a new one comes out, so I'd be able to play whatever game is now only available on that new console. It just feels so wasteful. So wasteful to me. Also, I don't have space for that. Like, what am I gonna do with my own console now? I don't know. I know PlayStation can play Blu-ray, so I guess that's kind of cool, but I already have a Blu-ray player, so I guess it's kind of pointless. They're making Xbox where you can Steam? But isn't Steam also making their own consoles or whatever? I saw someone talking about it. Let's see. Wow. I'm glad I built my PC in 2024, especially with all the shortages of like graphics cards and RAM and stuff. I think the PC I'm on has 32 or 64. I think this one has... Oh, hang on, let me see. I forget how much RAM is on this computer. Okay, I'm on 32. I'm on 32. Thank God. Because I would hate... I would hate to know how much it would cost me to get a 32 RAM in this day and age. It's crazy. I would hate to... Yeah, I would hate to know. It would probably cost me 5 times what I paid in 2024. There's a Steam Deck where it's like a Nintendo Switch, but aren't they coming out with their own console? I saw a video about it. They say it works kind of like a Linux PC or whatever. Let me see. Steam console. I know about a Steam Deck. I almost want one, but it's I act like I leave the house. I don't leave the house, so there's no reason for me to have a Steam Deck. The Steam Machine! The Steam Machine! That's coming out soon. It's kind of sort of gonna look like a computer. It's pretty much a PC. Enough for gaming 30 gigs. Yeah, I was very careful to make sure I have enough RAM. It's really all I really use the PC for is watching TV shows and movies and anime and gaming. I don't do anything else on my PC. That's not true. I make my schedule on my PC. And that's about it. I don't do anything else. My thumbnails, everything else I do on my tablet or on my phone. I really only use my PC for watching my shows. Watching my shows and playing games. Oh, okay. All I can pray for is this PC lasts me through the end of the RAM and GPU shortage that is currently happening right now. That's all I can ask for. That's all I can ask for. Is that it survives the next 5 years of the AI bubble. Which I'm hoping will burst soon, man. I don't know if there's anyone in my chat that is a defender of generative AI, but I am not a fan of generative AI. Mostly because it is a scam. It wastes a lot of resources for something that's essentially a scam. Yes, Steam OS is Linux. Linux gaming has come a long way. That's true. Yeah, I heard it was on it operates on a Linux system, and you can use it as a regular PC if you want to. In my opinion, if you got a PC with decent specs, there's really no reason to get a console other than for console exclusives. Yeah, I get you. It's why when people are like, oh, you're not gonna play this? I'm like, dude. That's a PS only. I can't play that. Oh, you're not gonna play? I'm like, what? You got $600 lying around for me to go get a PS5? Yeah. I'll wait for the title to come on Steam. It just makes so much more sense, you know? For me, anyway. Yeah. I also don't have, like, a big TV or anything to game on, so I don't see a reason for me to get a console. Bubble might pop sooner than we think. They did report that OpenAI lost 17 million recently. Okay, I'm gonna say this as a person who has worked in finance in a very long time, and it's gonna sound crazy, but 17 million is pocket change for a lot of investors. I know 17 million sounds insane. I know 70 million sounds insane, but in like Wall Street talk and like investment talk, 7 million is really a drop in the bucket. But I heard they're on track to lose like $1 billion by 2027, which I am rooting for. I invested in AI stuff at the moment, really looking to get out the financial hole I dug myself. Oh, Johnny. Here's the thing. Not all AI is inherently bad. But the generative AI that they want to push into the greater consumer market, it's a bit of a scam. Not only is it a bit of a scam, it's a huge waste of resources. Chances are, someone can do it better, faster, with less mistakes than an AI, a generative AI. Now, there are things that AI are good at that is in comparison to other things. And that's really repetitive tasks. And, you know, I'm all for investing in AI that can free up people's time so they can focus on the important bits, like the creatives, the improvements. You know, let AI handle a repetitive process of taking out the manual work, a lot of the manual busy work. But AI Bros wants to push Gen AI because it's like, oh look, it's so like pretty and stuff, and it produces generative AI can't create anything new. That's why I say it's a scam. It's a scam. It's a regurgitation of all the creativity that humanities have accumulated through the last couple of thousand years. It puts it into a blender, chews it up, it spits it back out in like the worst place possible. You can probably find someone who can do it better in a day. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say Gen AI is a scam. It's a waste of resources. It is also all the ethical issues in relation to AI, generative AI. Again, I'm not saying all AI is bad. But the truth is, artificial intelligence, the way that Gen AI bros are pushing it, it doesn't exist. It simply does not exist. AI was only good when it was crappy. It was easy to tell. And as getting too advanced, I have to be careful which videos are real. Yeah, it's not. I'm not for that. I love funny, crappy AI content. Yeah, but you have to remember where that comes from. You know, 1 second of lol AI is a huge strain on our already scarce resources that can be used elsewhere. I just hope there's not an economic crisis once it pops. Honestly, I think it would do the world good if it pops. Because the AI bubble is taking away a lot of resources and making a lot of resources very scarce, where otherwise it wouldn't exist. So for example, chips in your car. A lot of that is being taken off of consumer stock in favor of AI, which is why car prices is continuing to rise for no apparent reason. Battery, your phone. It's just, I think if Gen AI pops, it will actually be better for the economy. That's just how I see it. Consumer side of AI is kind of dumb in other sectors, does have a bunch of upsides. Yes, like, for example, in animations, right? When you try to texture something, there's a lot of manual, repetitive, busy work that goes into it to make something look good. That's when I think AI would come in handy. But I don't want generative AI to be deciding what texture I should have on things. I want a human being to decide what texture goes on there and have an AI replicate it so it takes less time and the animator can go sleep for 8 hours. It wastes a lot of waters too. Exactly. AI is a huge strain on the already scarce resources we already have. And, I know quite a bit about AI, unfortunately. I might be one of the few people who can actually tell you how machine learning models work. I'm not saying I'm a super buff, but you know how some people are saying it's okay to use a generated AI if it's trained on your work? I'm gonna tell you right now. Anyone who tells you that the model they're using is only trained on their own work is lying to you. A generated machine learning model needs millions of data, millions of pieces, millions. I don't mean 100, I don't mean 1,000, I mean millions. No artist can produce enough artwork in their lifetime to train a machine learning model solely off their own work. So if anyone says, oh, this is ethical, I trained this model off my own work, they're lying to you. They're lying to you. The base model they're using is still trained off other artists' work who probably did not get permission. The Gen AI that the AI bros wants you to believe, it doesn't exist at the current state of our technology. In my opinion, when the AI bubble pops, it's probably going to be a good time to invest, like the internet bubble shit got all kind of whack then. Yeah. I really wish they would direct it to things that can actually, help society. But that's not where the money's at. So, they would rather push slop at people who don't want to put into the work, but wants the praise of being a quote-unquote artist. Assisting rather than doing the work. Exactly, One Brace Cell. Exactly. I think AI is great for helping us make busy work easy. Not the other way around. My take on the use of AI for stuff is learn to use it as a tool, not as a magic wand that creates whatever you want. Well, I agree with that on some level. But, the issue with generative AI is all the information that went into it that no consent was given for. And basically, you're profiting off other people's blood, sweat, and tears. And I'm not okay with that. I think art is one of those things where I feel like there's two types of people. There are people who put no value in the work in the skills that is required to be an artist. And there are people who really understand the amount of time and effort that goes into becoming skilled at art. And if you respect the time and effort people put into becoming an artist, then you will understand why generative AI is such a huge ethical issue. Understandable. I don't want to even imagine the amount of stolen data they have been using for years. They basically scraped Google Images, from my understanding, is they scraped Google Images and Twitter and DeviantArt as their database. The thing I think a lot of people don't understand about generative AI is it doesn't create anything. All it does is it takes your prompt, and in its database, it finds the closest art pieces to what you're looking for. And it approximates a chimera image that best matches your prompt. Is how generative AI works. Which is why when people say I'm an AI artist, no, you're not. No, you're not. You are a Google search engine user at best. You are a Google search engine user at best. Yeah, I don't know how we got to AI. How do we get here? How do we get here? I don't know how we got here. What were we talking about? I don't know, man. Basically, highly advanced collage. Yeah, you can put it that way. That's why they all have this very, like, weirdly blurry quality to it. It's because it's approximating a mismatch of pixels that best match your prompt. I don't know how we got to AI. What were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about consoles. Yeah, we were talking about consoles. Oh yeah, because I was talking about shortages of like RAM and stuff. Which naturally led us to AI. Naturally led us to AI, you know, when you're talking about the shortages of RAM and stuff. I think you were already talking about it when I arrived. Yeah, I think I was talking about consoles and why I didn't want one. Why I'm not gonna get one. And then I was talking about like the shortages of RAM and graphics cards and CPUs and the likes. And because of that, you know, easy segue. Easy segue. Goodbye AI, you sure were a thing. I don't think AI is gonna go away. My hope is the industry will invest in the type of AI that will actually benefit society versus profiting off people who are too lazy to put in hard work. Is that a really mean thing? A really mean thing to say? I don't know, but truly, if you want to create art, pick up a pencil, bro. It's not that hard. It's only hard because you're not willing to try. The fact that the year I'm building my PCs, the year RAM prices spikes makes me feel dread. Yeah, it's crazy. I've seen people say like, I invest in stocks, but who knew the spare RAM I keep in my room is the best investment. I think it's gone up what, like 2 to 4 times in the last like 6 months alone. ever since it's NVIDIA? I don't even know how to say that company's name, has announced that they're cutting consumer productions. Same here. The pain is real. Oh, Johnny, I'm sorry. I just hope AI dies down to make the consumer market cheaper than these ridiculous prices we currently have. Yeah, but it's unlikely because I think I heard this is also a ploy for people to start renting virtual machines. Micron left the consumer market. That's right. That's right. Yeah. I heard that there is a push in the industry to change gaming into a subscription console, subscription VM service. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Because I would have to build a PC that can run your VM to begin with. So I'm still losing. I might as well pay more for the RAM and the CPU, but if no one is making RAM at all and no one's making CPUs and GPUs, period, then that's another problem altogether. That sounds awful if true. Well, that's what Jeff Bezos says. That's what he's pushing for. Screw you, Jeff Bezos. I say that even though I use Amazon. God damn, why am I like that? Hypocrite. Hypocrite. I am a hypocrite. I still think he's a, he's a you-know-what. I still think he's a you-know-what. But I can't live on Amazon, so I'm part of the problem. I apologize. Yeah, virtual machines are expensive. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Makes me worry every day about our future, about my future, about the future that we're leaving behind for the future generation. I'm also really worried. Okay, I'm completely deviating. But sometimes I go on Twitter and I worry about the critical thinking skills of the future generation. I truly do. I'm like, there ain't no way that what you just posted is your real thought. Because there's no way. There's no way anyone is that dumb. I don't know. Maybe I'm being judgmental, but there's something to be said about the ability to look for answers without using ChatGPT and be able to take your own notes without needing an AI to record something for you. Wow, that I love just chattings because you don't know how you end up where you are. You start talking, and then somehow the topic gets like so sidetracked. And I'm like, I don't know how we got here, but here we are. I feel the internet made a lot of people confident to say their dumbest opinion and find someone to agree on it. True. And I guess I don't know what I expect. I mean, it's Twitter. Twitter is a cesspool to begin with. But, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. This topic is getting really very, tending towards a very depressing direction. For real, as someone in that younger generation, yeah. But I'm sure this is what the boomers felt like for us, for like the millennials. So And I feel like we millennials grew up to be okay. I mean, we're a little cynical. We're a little confused. We're a little what's the word? Feel like millennials as a whole, we're very what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say vindictive. I don't think vindictive is the right word. I think millennials as a whole is a little trying to think of the right word to describe what I'm trying to say, but it's not coming to me. Disillusioned with the promises from the previous generation. No, I don't know. We're doing the best that we can. Is there social media which is not a cesspool? Oh no. I only use Twitter and Instagram. I don't TikTok ever. I know TikTok is where the cool kids hang, but I refuse to TikTok. I refuse to TikTok. My friends tried to show me a TikTok video, and I was like, ain't no way this is real. This is just, all of this is so... Do people actually think this is real? Ain't no way anyone think this crap is real. But, you know, what do I know? What do I know? TikTok stars are you know, producing CDs and music videos these days, so maybe I'm just behind on the time. Maybe I'm just behind on the time. Surely though. Instagram Reels are bad enough. I refuse to download TikTok on my phone. I would sooner die. I don't even have Snapchat. I don't even have Snapchat. I still have Facebook. I like to go on there to read the news. And I have Twitter. And I have Instagram, and that's it. I don't have Snapchat. I don't have TikTok. I know there's Blue Sky, but I don't know, man. I'm too lazy to move to. I don't want any more platforms in my arsenal. I do not have Threads. You know, Threads is a big thing, but... You tell me I'm getting tired of explaining to my mom those ads she's seen TikTok AI? Until things that looks like crap. Yeah. Well, not just that. I think short form content. Okay, this is deviating, but I think short form content as a whole allows people to cut out a lot of things they don't want you to see. So like, influencers were already like kind of bad with like YouTube and like Instagram and stuff, but I think on TikTok it's even worse. You know, if someone's only sharing 30 seconds of their life, you can bet they're showing you the best 30 seconds of their life. Then if you think about it, 30 seconds is such a small, minuscule, or maybe TikTok videos are longer now, maybe 3 minutes, I don't know. But think about how many hours are in a day. You know, if someone is showing you only 1 to 3 minutes of their life per day, you can bet your savings that they're showing you the best 1 to 3 minutes of the day. Like, that is not normal. What they're showing you is not their normal. I think if you have to consume content, I would rather watch a, 30-minute long YouTube video. It's probably trimmed down, but at least there's a little bit more value in a long-form video than a short-form video. You say that, but I did like making shorts. Shorts were fun to make. Shorts are fun to make. Not gonna lie, it's pretty fun to make. But I stopped because I don't have time. I no longer have time to make shorts, even though they were really fun to make. Be like that. I don't know. I also feel like, I don't know if this is true, a lot of you are much younger than me. I also feel like people don't really question what they see on social media anymore. Like, I see something like, ain't no way that's real, man. Ain't no that cannot be real. Like, you're kidding me, right? And I go do research and I try to see what's going on. But I feel like a lot of people don't do that. I feel like a lot of people don't do that. Like, if they read, like, I don't know, unpasteurized milk is better for you, they just take that as at face value. But why? Why would you do that? I don't get it. Just because it's on the internet doesn't mean it's true! I heard they expanded it, but I can't too little to remember the actual time now. I think it's like 1 minute, 1 to 3 minutes or something like that. Some people upload like 10-minute videos, sometimes of TV episodes or YouTube videos. I see. Oh, so it goes as far as 10 minutes now? Yeah, I don't know. I still think 10 minutes is a little bit short. I think I don't even like watching long videos, but I think a good length for a video where you can actually get value out of it is about 20 minutes or so. I mean, granted, there are tutorials for things that really only take 10 minutes, and that's not what I'm talking about. But, yeah. I don't know. You know what I also don't understand? Okay, we're deviating, but I don't care. You know what I also don't understand? The obsession with making TV shows, but they're not weekly releases. Like, each episode is like, you know, the same length as it was before. I mean, granted, probably a little bit longer, because, you know, with ads and stuff, most TV shows that used to air, like, weekly was maybe, like, 40 minutes. They're making it hour an episode, but there's only like 10 episodes a season, and then you have to wait like 3 years for the next season? Like, you think I remember what happens in a TV show that aired 3 years ago? And like, the actors and actresses don't even look like what they looked like 3 years ago, and you want me to believe the season happens like a month after the last season. Worst continuity ever. No immersion whatsoever. Like, how is that? Why? I don't get it. This is why I don't watch a lot of new TV shows. I don't want to get into it. I like TV shows, you know, that aired weekly. You know, a solid, I don't know, 3 months release schedule or something, I don't know. And there's, you know, they come back every year. You know, they don't take like 5 years in between. Yeah, I miss those days. That's why I don't watch new TV. People are like, have you seen Stranger Things? No, I have not. Have you seen Squid Games? No, I have not. Have you seen Game of Thrones? I heard the ending's bad, so I'm glad I didn't. Yeah, no. I can't do it. Well, they made the fighting game into a mobile game. Cringy tingy's the other way around. They made the mobile game into a fighting game. Which I have, by the way. Do you guys want to watch me play the fighting game version of GRANBLUE Fantasy? I have Rising, I think, versus Rising. I have it. I've never played fighting games before in my life though, so it might be really not cool, but I have it. I bought the DLC of my fave. You guys are interested, we could play it at some time. I can't guarantee I will be very good at it, but it'll be content. Stranger Things, literally Stranger Things. You know what? That's what I heard. I didn't watch Stranger Things though. Yeah, I just Netflix shows are not the kind of schedule I want to be invested in. Because also they often cancel without any, like, they're like, oh, here's 10 episodes, whatever. Don't worry about it. Which is we just decided it doesn't make money anymore, so we're never gonna show you what happens next. I think the main reason is because they just won't want to risk film seasons after each other due to fear of cancellation. But it's like, okay, so here's the issue with Netflix TV shows from what I have gathered. They lose viewership when the new season comes out. Because it's been so long, people are not invested anymore. And then they're like, well, I guess we have to cancel everything else after that. Because people are invested. But here's the thing. You have to understand your audience, right? Like your audience, let's say I started watching a show when I'm 15. Right? I'm really obsessed with it. I love it. Watch it. 3 years later, I'm 18 years old. I am no longer interested in the same thing that I was when I was 15. I don't view like characters the same way I viewed them when I was 15. So of course your viewership is gonna fall off if you're making a sequel that comes out 3 years later. Your audience that was hooked on the show, they're not interested in this show anymore. Right? If a yearly release gives you the opportunity to grow with your audience. You know, you get to put in more timely events. You get to understand, you get to have a better grasp of what is, I don't want to say popular, but kind of what is impulsed with the current culture. So, if they're waiting a long time in between seasons due to fear of cancellations, they're not fixing anything because the waiting in between season is the cause of why viewership falls off. You know, I can't watch a show that I was into like 5 years ago. I'm not the same person as I was 5 years ago. The things that made me invest in this character 5 years ago is not the same reason I would be invested in a character today. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a vicious cycle. And now I think people just don't really want to be invested in Netflix shows now, period, because of fear of cancellations, period. I don't even know what GRANBLUE Fantasy, so go wild. Alright. The GRANBLUE grind. Yeah, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I think, maybe. To be honest, Netflix is really weird criteria for why they cancel. It's kind of frustrating. Yeah, that's what I heard also. Like, they cancel shows that people really want to see. And they keep producing shows that people are not that interested in. So. I don't know. I also feel like, okay, maybe I'm old, but I also feel like the audience's way of consuming content is very different from back in the days. I feel like there's a lot of explaining in TV shows now. Like someone is doing something and they're like, I can see on my screen what they're doing. But in the script, for some reason, the characters are also explaining what they're doing. Like, why? Like, I don't need you to tell me you picked up a cup. I know you picked up a cup. This isn't a podcast, sir. But, and I guess there's a lot of people who like to treat TV shows as podcasts. And so they get annoyed when they miss things because they're not watching the show. Then go listen to a podcast. Go listen to a podcast. Don't ruin the TV watching experience for the rest of us. Thank you. They make things called audiobooks. You can listen to those instead. Okay? Thank you. Someone's really mad at me for saying that. Where are we? How are we doing? We're getting there. 6. Okay, we can probably, well, I'll get the skin tomorrow, I'm sure. I don't think I can do 477 before I sleep. Oh damn, I'm accidentally crushing my opponent. Sorry if you're watching this. I'm not trying to win against you. I'm just trying to get my skin. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. This is in no way, shape, or form me trying to defeat you. I think I'm gonna get my skin tomorrow. I'm gonna keep going though. I'm gonna keep going. Actually, how many are we at? How many rounds have we done on 200? Let's see. 64. Ooh, I might be able to do. Might be able to try out 250. I will probably die, but I want to try out my team. I want to try a team comp for 250. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Keep going. I guess they're assuming people are getting dumber, so they need to explain the joke. Then obviously, listen, if a joke needs to be explained, then you probably need better writers. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If a joke needs to be explained, that means your writers are bad at their jobs and you need to get better writers. The fact that you're not even trying probably hurts more. I mean, I'm trying, but I'm not trying to win the Guild Wars. I want my skin. Yeah. I have a feeling they're gonna come up with a new skin next Guild Wars. Because I think they do that every 4 Guild Wars? I don't know. But the skin that you can get from Guild Wars is really nice. I got the previous one also, the Hone Seeker one. It's so good. It's so good. No regrets. But I kind of felt behind on the previous skin, so I'm trying to like make sure I don't. This one after. Because I don't want to have to do 2.5 billion every Guild Wars. I want to chill and just do 1.5. I don't know. No. I need my skin! I want my dogs. My doggos. Yes. TV shows. I haven't watched any new TV shows. I think. Oh, that's not true. I watched High Potential. I watched High Potential. I think the new season came out, but I haven't watched it. I kind of sort of feel like a lot of TV shows I like, they're really only good for the first season. And after that, it's not as good. So, but I was watching High Potential when it was out last season. I haven't seen the current season, I don't think. The previous season was good. Maybe I'll watch the second season of that. And trying to finish Fate. It's very hard. I wish I could want to be one of those people where the MC's really stupid. I'm just like, okay, sure, whatever. But I can't stand dumb MCs. I cannot stand dumb MCs. And I'm not talking like, you know, not super knowledgeable. It's okay, I get that. I get that. Sometimes the MC is supposed to go into the story and they grow. They learn. That's part of the growth. I'm talking about like was this guy dropped on his head as a child? That kind of dumb. That's what I mean. You know? Where they jump in front of a monster? Even though they're going to die? And then they get stabbed and they're like, no, I can't die here. I think then why did you jump in front of the monster? What did you think was gonna happen? They really, no, tell me, what did you think was gonna happen? You think they were gonna stop trying to kill someone just because you jump in front of it when they don't seem to care about killing someone else? Like, please. If you can't die here, then why did you do something this stupid? But I don't know. They dumb. Can't stand dumb. Some shows got even better as they go. For example, Hazma Hotel has an amazing first season. The second season is even better. Hi, my friend is a huge fan of the original comics, and she says that the show is not good if you like the comics. Either way, I'm not gonna watch it. Either way, I'm not super interested in it. Bro, I'm so cold! Really cold? How cold is it for you right now, Cringy Tingy? Someone told me it's negative 15 degrees where they're at. So 90% of the show, 80% of anime. Why do you guys think I don't watch a lot of anime? Why do you guys think I don't watch a lot of anime? I can't stand dumb. I can't stand crazy. I can't stand psycho. I can't not stand dumb. So if you play GRANBLUE Fantasy Versus, you should get it. I have Rising, which I think is the new version of Versus. I have it. I don't have the first version of GRANBLUE Fantasy Versus. I think Versus was the first one, and then they came out Versus Rising. I have Rising. Yeah. And I bought the Galeon and Sandalphon DLCs. 22 degrees Fahrenheit? RIP. Could not possibly be me. Could not possibly be me. I would die. You don't have the ability to watch trash anime like me. I love my slop. Yeah. Yeah, no wonder you're a simp for Yukari. Makes sense now. At least Code Geass stayed good in the second season. You guys don't want to hear what I have to say about Code Geass. You guys don't want to hear what I have to say about Code Geass. It is not good. It is not good. I have both. I want to buy Sandalphon. Probably you should. Sandalphon's best. The best character to ever exist in GRANBLUE Fantasy. His story is so good. So good. I love him. He's the reason I'm in this hellhole. I mean, he's not the only reason, but he's 75% of the reason that I'm into. I can never leave GRANBLUE Fantasy. Until they start using AI, which I hope they don't. I just learned to ignore dumb MCs. I'm at a point where the MC must be really dumb to get me out of it. Oh, there's only 24 hours in the day, man. I cannot waste my time on dumb people. Don't say what you want to say about Code Geass. Just don't. I'm not. I feel like people's feeling will get really hurt if I say what I want to say about Code Geass. Yeah. Honestly, I can see why people like it. I have a lot of friends who like Code Geass, but it's just, it wasn't it for me. It wasn't it for me. Which is so sad because you would think it would be one of my favorite shows because Lelouch is CV Fukujun. And I love Fukujun. Yeah. His laugh. I love his laugh. But, no. Even Fukujun couldn't save Code Geass. Just like how Suabe couldn't save JJK. Disappointing. I'm a GRANBLUE logger, so I just pretend I know GRANBLUE. It's alright. It's alright. The lore is a little, it's a little long. It's a little steep. It's a little steep. You don't have to... The best thing about GRANBLUE is you don't have to actually really understand what is happening to enjoy the games. I think that's the best part about it. Like, if you want to get really into the lore, you absolutely can. But if you don't want to, you just want to be here for a good time with the hot guys and hot girls, you totally can. But I feel like with Fate, it's a little different. Like, if you don't understand the lore, everything is just very confusing. For me, it depends if the MC is annoyingly stupid or comedically stupid. I don't like stupid, period. Listen, they don't have to be a genius. They just have to have common sense. Which I learned as I grew is not a given. for a lot of people. I forgot about the Code Geass stuff. I never watched. I like the original ending. Oh, yeah, they came up with sequels, huh? I forgot about that. The CG My Name is a tribute to Code Geass, so I kind of like it. I mean, Code Geass is very popular. It's a classic for a lot of people. But yeah, it wasn't it for me. See, ReZero just that good, but you either think it's garbage or top 5 media of all time, and to me, it's top 5 media of all time. It's isekai, so it is not on any list of mine. Yeah. Yeah, it is not on any list of mine. Isekais don't exist in my world. Like, the minute I see it's an isekai, I'm like, well, I shall never ever interact with you. I shall never ever interact with you because you're isekai. Tamayura is an anime masterpiece, but almost nobody has heard of it. I have never heard of it. Yeah, but it's the one of the only isekai that isn't power slop. It's more psychological than action. You see, I tried ReZero, but I dropped because I couldn't stand the MC. I see. There's some conflicting opinions about ReZero in my chat. Conflicting opinions. I unfortunately cannot offer anything because literally when I see the word isekai, I immediately click out of it. I don't even consider isekais. So I don't really have anything to add to that because the minute I know something isekai, they are off the list. I don't have time or energy for isekais. See, there are those who can't get past Subaru's character arc and those who continue until he's a GOAT MC. Well, GOAT is subjective, so like you may think he becomes a GOAT MC, other people might feel otherwise. I'm just saying. Just because you think he becomes the GOAT doesn't mean other people feel also agree that he becomes the GOAT. There was an isekai anime called The Faraway Paladin. The cool thing they did with it though is that they just ignore him being reincarnated and essentially just lives like a second chance in life. Then why even bring the isekai into it? Why can't we just start him as a character in the story? Like, why? Why do we need to reincarnate him? Like, why can't we just start it as a regular story? 99% of the isekai stories work if the MC wasn't isekai'd. So I'm just saying, if the story works fine without the MC being isekai, then it doesn't need to be an isekai. Like, it just doesn't need to be. There's no reason. You can't just start off as an existing character in said world. Spy Family is a really good modern anime. I like Spy Family. Spy Family's good. He's truly an amazing guy, if you say so. Something I hate is when you can tell the author just made an isekai to add the tag, like they never bring it up again. Yeah, it's because isekai is appealing for a lot of people because they can self-insert into the story. I detest being a self-insert. I want to be a fly on the wall. It's the same reason why I don't read books in first person. I do not, like, if I pick up a book and it's first person, I don't read it. And if I'm on Archive on my own, I'm on AO3, and I open a thickens for a person, I turn it, I close it. I close it. I do not wish to be part of the story in any way, shape, or form. I wish to be a fly on the wall observing. Thank you. Thank you. Just like I hate Yukari and how I think she's GOAT. Yeah. Unfortunate for you. I feel like it's only true if they go from fantasy world to fantasy world. No. 99% of the isekais, There's no reason. Like, I'm not saying all of them, but for the majority of them, the character could literally just be an existing character in the story and it'll be fine. Like, them being from the modern world has absolutely no impact on the story. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I will say this is where Chinese authors does a little bit of better job than Japanese authors, because usually in a lot of the Chinese isekais, they're going back in time, being reborn as themselves so they can take revenge on someone. That's a little bit more interesting of a concept, in my opinion. So I read those. I read those novels because I think it's funny for someone to come back and learn the error of their ways and take their revenge on horrible, evil people. Yeah. That's fun for me. I like watching bad people be put in their place. But I don't know, Japanese isekai is not it. Japanese isekai is not it. I mean, for the Chinese novels, you can't really even say it's an isekai. It's more like they're reincarnating, they're reliving their life again. So I guess it's a different concept. I say that like I read a lot of Chinese novels and I don't either. Isekais like Konosuba and Rizzo only make sense because character being from Japan important to the plot. Yeah, but a lot of them don't. Very few isekais are that way. Is books in first person like you would not believe, Mr. Two, like you would not believe. Majority of young adult novels are in first person. Yeah. I mean, the impact is that they're clueless to a lot of prejudice in the world and stuff, which usually lets them be more objective and stuff from what I've seen. You could also just make them a person from that world who is sheltered and doesn't understand any of this stuff. I'd argue to say if they're a person from that world who is sheltered and they're clueless to the pressure of the world, that would be a more impactful story than if they were isekai'd. Chinese Funimation manhwa is the isekai equivalent. I don't read Chinese Funimation manhwas. I read some Chinese novels, but that's it. They both have infinite slop. Can't comment on something I haven't read. I mean, pretty spot on. Japanese authors like escapism. Chinese authors wants to go back in time, and Korean authors wants to live in alternative realities. Yeah. And I am not into any of the above. I kind of like the Chinese ones where they go back in time because it usually involves like a very cool, intricate revenge plot, which is like totally up my alley. And I love a good revenge plot, guys. I love a good revenge plot. I love a good revenge plot, but yeah, that's about it. I love reading them both. You need to tap into slop. No, thank you. I value my brain cells, what little ones I have left. It does feel like a lot of authors want to make their stories a bit more original, but the tech isekai just sells better for them. It's the same with MCs being overpowered blank slates. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. Isekai is what sells because a lot of people want that self-insert aspect. I know I'm in the minority of people who don't wish to be a part of the story. I like being the omnipotent observer. It's more fun that way. It's more fun that way because then I can talk shit about them. Freely. Just get rid of them and read the trash manga and manhwa. I don't think I will ever read a manhwa. I rarely read manga as it is. I'm not really into manhwa because I can't stand the fact that every MC looks exactly the same. And almost every single plot is the same. Yeah, I can't do it. I need my MC to be recognizable. They need to look different from each other. They just can't do it. I can't do manhwas. Oh, the MCs, like, if you put all the MCs of the popular manhwas and you line them up, and you ask me to choose who's who, I will literally tell you they're all the same person. They all look exactly the same. My friend was trying to get me into OMC. Cannot tell the difference between the two male leads. I guess one wears a white coat and one doesn't. That doesn't do it for me. That doesn't do it for me. Doesn't do it for me. I'm not saying all mangas are masterpieces, and I'm not going to, you know, glaze them, but I will say Japanese authors spends a little bit more time making their MCs distinguishable. I will say that. You value me? Yes, I do. One brain cell. I value every one of my few brain cells left. In terms of slot manga, has isekai manhwa has systems and towers. Manhwa has cultivation. Yeah, I can't. It's too complicated. I mean, I say all of this, but I really don't even read that much manga. Or watch that much anime. Black hair use daggers as a necromancer. Yeah. Yeah, good thing I only hit 2 out of 3. Only hit 2 out of 3. I don't know how to use a knife. Only know how to use a steak knife. Don't worry, I'm missing out on much. It's the same as manga, but with another coat of painting. Another coat of painting. Well, I've heard really good stories. I've heard really good things about manhwa plots, but I mean, I don't know. It doesn't. I can't. Oh, ORV, yes, ORV, yeah. The two male leads look exactly the same. Can't tell them apart. You tell me you don't like seeing MCs with black hair, no personality, and super handsome? No, currently I'm invested in a blonde Babylonian king with red eyes who is apparently psychotic and super handsome. Yeah. And also Hoshina and Narumi from Kaiju number 8. My babies. I love them. They're so hot. They're so hot. They make me so happy. That's a one, if not the most manhwa. Manhwa is definitely better quality than manga overall. I don't know. I disagree. I think the layout of manhwas doesn't allow for very impactful compositions because it's a strip. I think manga offers a better space for interesting compositions. Interesting storyboarding in a way that manhwa is unable to do due to the limitation of it being a comic strip. Yeah. For me, reading a manga or a manhwa isn't only about the plot and the story. Like, obviously the characterization and the plot and the story is important, but I could just read a book if that's the only thing that matters. For me, the way the author chooses to tell a story visually is very important. Yeah, so when I read something, for me it's important to have a good visual composition. Thank you for the sub! Someone just subbed, sorry. It flashed across my screen, I didn't see who it was, but thank you. I appreciate you. The RV thing, yeah, Kim, Dokja, and Jang Hyuk looks pretty similar. I cannot tell you. I know one of them wears a white coat. And the other one doesn't. That's all I know. So, I guess I can't tell them apart if they're wearing a different coat. The ORV thing's funny because one is the MC of a fictional universe generic action novel, and our MC is another MC, so they both being generic. It's really funny to me. Yeah, I'm sure the story's really good, but I just can't do it. Hello, Kuroba. Hello, fellow GPF player. Just sub. Oh, thank you, thank you. You will rarely see GRANBLUE fantasy content on my channel, but thank you. I'm just here. I'm just autoing. And, I want my skin. But thank you. Don't pay too much attention. Because I'm sure my setup is not optimal, but I'm also lazy. So, it does the job. It does the job. Kim Doctor is the white one. And he's the one that got, I don't know what the word is, but he's the one that got transported into the story, right? As the omnipresent reader of the story? See, I know things. I don't always live under a rock. ORV has a good story, and I'm sure it does, but I can't do it. I can't. I cannot do it. I can't. I can't. Wasn't it originally a novel before it became a manhwa? I distinctly remember someone telling me it was a novel before it became a manhwa. But now it's a manhwa, and that's how it got really popular. But originally it was a novel? Or something? Yeah. Yeah. In another life, maybe I would be a manhwa reader, but not me. It's more the story gets transported into their world. I see. Sounds complicated. It's a novel. Yeah. Okay. So my memory has not failed me yet. My memory has not failed me yet. Lol, it's okay if it works. It works. Also full auto. Yes. Yes. Facts. Quality of life, man. Quality of life. Yeah, so as long as you survive until the end, and you're done in less than like, I don't know, 15 minutes. I think this is a 12-minute run right now for 200 high level. Yeah, I don't think I will survive 250, but I'm gonna try anyway if I get there. Also, I saw that Gilgamesh glaze. If Gilgamesh has no haters, I am dead. Listen, I don't know much about him. I know I've read the original epic of Gilgamesh, and I'm sure the Gilgamesh in FGO is like tangentially, it probably has the same backstory as the original epic, and I'm pretty sure, from what I'm told, he's a psychotic, crazy tyrant. But I don't know. He intrigues me. I like things with intrigue. And he intrigues me. I'm pretty sure he's psychotic and he's crazy. That's okay. That's okay. He can be psychotic and crazy. He just has to be interesting. Yeah, the author even made several other stories in the same universe with almost no interaction with each other besides Easter eggs. Oh, for ORV? I see. He's a very bad person in 3/6 of things he's been. He's a good guy sometimes. Listen, it's fate. It's fate. If there's one thing I know about fate, is that if you're antagonist, you're probably evil AF and nasty AF. I'm not inherently against like villains. I feel like people think I don't like villains because I didn't like Junko and I don't like Akachi. But for me, it's not about someone being a villain. I think if there's a good characterization for the villain and there's a good reason for them to be a villain and like they have a good character to them, I'm down. It's not always about whether they're a good guy or a bad guy. For me, a lot of time it's just, did they hit my jelly? And if they do, then I like them. You know? Nakito may be psycho and weird and kind of cray-cray, but he's interesting. Well, he's a good guy sometimes. I've watched and read it all. I love Faye. I'm dabbling. I'm getting in there. I just started. If you want to go to Gilgamesh, who isn't weirdo, then watch the new anime Faye Strange Faye. Okay. The only reason I'm watching Faye from the very beginning is because I want to watch the new Faye Strange Fake. But my understanding is Faye Strange Fake is like an alternative timeline of the original main story, and I don't plan on being a tourist, so I'm starting from the very beginning and going through all of them. So I have a good background to build on. He's so hot in Faye Strange Fake. I watched a 3-minute clip of him fighting with his clay best friend, and now I need to understand the entire series just for that. I did think you didn't like villains because Akechi's goated. Akechi is. I dislike Akechi for the same reason I dislike Junko. Yeah. Don't worry, his trait is chaotic good. Oh, that sounds promising. That sounds promising. I mean, Gilgamesh was a tyrant in the original story, like the recorded history. So he only changed because of his play roommate. Yeah. I'm somewhat knowledgeable on literature. I'm not. But I was assigned the Odyssey and the Iliad and the Epic of Gilgamesh in my classic studies class in high school. So I know he's not a good person. But I don't know, I guess good is relative depending on how you view his character of why he does the things that he does. I mean, Gilgamesh is probably not even the worst villain antagonist on Fate. I mean, that would make sense. I've heard some pretty horrible things. I feel like the anime downplays it, but I know the visual novels, there's like sexual assault, like incest, all kinds of crazy stuff in there. So, you know. And I know the visual novel is a lot darker. And the light novels are a lot darker than the anime adaptations. There's too many villains with a sad redeeming backstory. I love me a villain that's just evil for the love of the game. Well, I think in Gilgamesh's mind, okay, from what I understand, I haven't watched the anime, but from what I understand, wasn't the Holy Grail originally his? Like, my understanding is the Holy Grail came from his treasure vault, right? So isn't everyone just trying to steal what's his in his vault? So I don't know. But I guess it doesn't matter. He's like, what, the king of heroes? They're like, not really, but he says every treasure is his. Yeah, so in his mind, the Holy Grail belongs to him. Why are y'all fighting him for it? I don't know, man. I don't really know that much about him. I'm making a lot of assumptions based on what I have seen on my feed and a 3-minute clip and a classical studies reading that I did when I was young. Also, he's hot. I like him. He's hot. I like them a little crazy. I like them a little crazy. They're more interesting when they're crazy. Gilgamesh has a sad backstory, kind of, about it. It's only one anime doesn't really explain why he's evil. Well, evil's relative. In my opinion, anyway. In my opinion. I'm sure he's done some horrible things, though. I mean, it is Fate we're talking about. I'm sure he's done some pretty horrible things. The reason he's evil in some things is more complicated. Well, I guess I'll find out. Guess I'll find out. Yeah. Anyway, I'm on episode 14 of Fate Stay Night. It's been a very difficult viewing process because Shiro is so stupid. I'm really just pushing through because Rin's such a queen. And, maybe a loser, but I'm not a quitter. He's not normally evil, to be fair, just very arrogant. I guess I will find out. I need to catch up with Fate, to be honest. The last thing I saw about it was the card captor thing they made with Ilya. Oh, the magical girl one? The OG FSN. Yes, I'm starting from the very beginning. Because, okay, my understanding of Fate is like tenuous at best. And I feel like there's a lot of nuances that would go lost if I kind of just like start like nilly-willy. So I Googled the recommended watch order of the Fate series. If you don't, you know, if you actually understand the lore, you actually want to understand the lore. And they said I have to start with Fate Stay Night because that's the OG. And then I have to watch Unlimited Blade Works after. And then I have to watch Heaven's Blessing. And that will conclude the original, the OG trilogy. And then there's like a list of what I can then watch after. So I'm following the recommendation of a Redditor. Yes, I am. But apparently, all the comments said that he has a good idea of what's going on, and that would also be what they recommend. Oh no, Beko is gonna die. I know she's surviving. Okay. So yes, I'm starting with the OG FSN. That came out in 2006. The quality is actually not bad. Not bad. Shiro is more of a character in Unlimited Blade Works? I hope so. Because, bro, he's so dumb. Cannot stand him. Cannot. But I will push through. I will push through. Yeah, it took me so long. Okay, for the longest time, I thought Saber's name was just Saber. But apparently, there are multiple Sabers. And the blue one is just one of the Sabers, and she actually has a name beyond just Saber. Yeah. I did not know this. I just assumed, like, Saber was Saber, but apparently there are, like, multiple... Yeah. Anyway, I'm learning. I'm learning. Yeah. I'm being educated. FSN is more Saber and Rin's character. I like Rin, though. I thought I wouldn't like her, but she's cool. Rin is pretty cool. After those three, I'd watch Phase Zero after it works as prequel to them. I think Phase Zero is next. I don't know. I have to check my list, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm trusting this Redditor. Trusting this Redditor. Unlimited Blade Works is an archer, and Shiro in Heavens feels like Kirei and Sakura. Sakura? Oh, is she part of the Guild Wars? Oh no, sorry. Is she part of the war too? I haven't got very far. I don't know much about Fate. I know I can name most of the characters. I know who Sakura is. I didn't know she was part of the Holy Grail Wars. Spoilers, maybe? Oh, it's alright. It's okay. Fate has been around long enough. If I don't know what's happening, it's my own skill issue. I'm very interested in... What's her name? Ishtar? Why she looks like Rin? I'm sure I'll find out later on. I thought they were the same person at first. Then afterwards, I I realized Rin and Ishtar are different people, maybe? They just look the same? I didn't know the red saber is not this saber. Apparently that's Nero. Alright. Very long and very complicated. It's alright. I will learn. I will be educated. No spoilers, please. I have no problems with the OG FSN, but the OG FSN has some missed content, which is not part of the visual novel. I see. I see. Well, I'm gonna start with the anime and see where it takes me, because I don't think I can play the visual novel. I get bored really easily with visual novels. Maybe. She's King Arthur, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I got to the part where she pulls Excalibur out of the stone. Yeah. I just got to that part, though, so I don't know what happens afterwards. Purple hair go- yeah, she should be in episode 1. That's not very much explained in the anime. I see. Nero's is Fate Extra Record. I do not like Fate Extra Record. I see. I'm gonna probably watch it anyway. Or something. I didn't know that the blue saber and the red saber looking person are not the same. Because they, you know, they kind of sort of look the same but different colors. So I'm being educated. And I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'm gonna try and finish the... I'm gonna try and finish FSN this week or next week. I mean, Ishtar is not very much explained. I see. I'm just gonna take it as kind of like why the red saber and the blue saber look exactly the same. Art style. Yeah. If I'm not wrong, they remade the Fate Stay Night novel and they remove all the sexual stuff. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I know about the original Fate Stay Night. Like, I was around when it first came out. Like, you know, the R18 version where they have to do horizontal tango in order to share their magical powers. So... I see they just decided not to address that period. they kind of, it's just not a thing anymore. That's why there's the meme Saber face. She's gender bent and stuff, but there's a non-gender bent version of Saber, but he's in prototype. Oh, that explains why there's another... I've seen him. I guess is all I can say. I've seen art of him. I thought he was just another Knight of the Round Tables, but no, he's specifically also Arthur. I see. I see. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I will become educated. I'm only starting. The very beginning. So, I'm getting there. Honestly, understandable. They probably want to lean towards a more family-friendly audience. Yeah. Here's the thing, though. I don't think what was I gonna say? I don't think the horizontal tango in order to share magic is necessary. I don't think it's necessarily out of place. Because it makes sense. Like, in the grand scheme of things, like... You know, it makes sense. I don't think it's a bad... worldview to have in your world building. But yeah, it definitely wouldn't fly if you're trying to make it go mainstream. To be fair, Nuss only made it an 18+ game because he needed to sell. I see. I mean, yeah, I can see. Probably during that time. More likelihood of reaching the audience you're trying to reach if it was R18. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I think I think that type of magic being explored in a world of mages and how it's part of the worldview is not necessarily a bad thing, in my opinion. But yeah, it wouldn't really fly in a mainstream. Yeah, if you want to go mainstream. Now that he's got a freedom, it's like billionaire because of Fate Grand Order, he can do what he wants. It's Fate Grand Order. Fate Grand Order's the game, right? I know there's an anime called Fate Grand Order also. It's kind of like a different, I don't know if it's in the future, if it's a different timeline, or whatever. It's the mobile game. Okay, I refuse. I'm glad. Okay. I'm glad I don't play the mobile game. I've heard the grind is insidious. and I play GRANBLUE Fantasy, so it's gotta be pretty bad to be worse than GRANBLUE. It's a pretty game, though. The anime is based off the game. I see. Makes sense. It's a different timeline. You see, at least you can auto in GRANBLUE. Yeah. I heard there's no auto in FGO. The art of FGO is so pretty, though. So beautiful. That's alright. I will settle for viewing the lovely images. Honestly, GRANBLUE has made a lot of quality of life improvements since I started playing it. I remember when I first started playing, full auto wasn't a thing. It was like a half auto. And then there was full auto, and full auto is great. People on Android use an app called FGA as a macro to grind for them. It's an evil game. I see. I never got into FGO because the lore seems really complicated, and I just, I wasn't. Nothing really stood out to me. And, a 3-minute clip is all it takes for me to become interested. All thanks to Face Strange Fake. Who knew? Who knew that was all it took? FGO is easy to get into since it's more of a self-contained story. Oh. Well, I want to watch the anime because it looks really pretty. I will get there. Don't worry, I have a plan. I will become proficient in Fate by the time spring comes. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. Luckily, the anime adapts the not bad arcs of FGO. They're bad arcs. As soon as I learned of Fate games, my reaction was, I'm not touching that even with the 30 feet pole. I see. Wow. I'm already in GRANBLUE hell. I don't need to add another mobile game. I've quit all the gacha games I used to play. GRANBLUE is the only one left. But mostly because I don't pull every banner, so I don't have to spend that much money. I buy some of the stuff, but not much. Only during anniversary and at the end of year when they do like this special trade tickets. Don't worry, the FGO movie is good as a standalone. It looks really pretty. I want to watch it. There are arcs in there are arcs in the first arc of the game. Like 3 of them are good. 3 out of 7 of them. Oh, well, that sounds horrifying. Did someone say Genshin Impact? No. I love the character design of Genshin Impact. I think Zhongli is so pretty, and I think Child is so hot, but no, I refuse. I'm not playing the game. Fate has good games, but just like the mobile one is bad. Isn't there like a console game for Fate? Not the visual novel one. It's like a samurai one, I think. I'm not sure. Fate Fate Extra and Exteller are good and love Samurai Remnant. Oh, that's the one I'm thinking of. I think I saw a trailer for Samurai Remnant. Alright. Well, let me get caught up in the anime first, and then we'll see. We'll see if I become interested in any of the Steam games. Alright, well, we're at the 3-hour mark. We're at the 3-hour mark. Damn, how do we get here? Oh no. I'm so laggy today. It's so funny to watch myself move. The 160 GB is going to turn off against the Impact, to be honest. Oh, damn. Well, GRANBLUE Fantasy's a console game. I mean, a browser game. So, you don't have to install a lot. It doesn't take up a lot of, it doesn't take up a lot of, space in your phone, but it eats up your data like crazy. Alright, well. Made it to the 3-hour mark. We made it to the 3-hour mark. Let's wait until this raid ends and let's see how far we've gotten. And I think we can do this going forward. I think we can do this going forward. We'll do just chattings on one of the days, so I'm grinding for Guild Wars. Yeah. That way we get the best of both worlds. Because I think it's pretty boring to just watch me play GRANBLUE Fantasy, because, I mean, as you can tell, I'm not really playing the game. I'm just letting it rip. I'm not doing a lot. I'm literally just like, oh, click, 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 and then I'm not really doing much with it. So I think the next Guild Wars probably being, what, March or April? So we will do this going forward. We will do this going forward. On one of the days for Guild Wars, instead of just being off, we will do a just chatting. Next time I will log into Edge so it doesn't lag me this bad. No, but you're nice to talk to and stuff. Even if we disagree on 99% of things, the 1% of things are goated. Listen. I think we're all adult enough. We're all adult enough to disagree and be okay with that. Be okay with that. Oh, don't worry, CCGBA players, just FA and just talk. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, you know. Unless you're trying to solo, I don't know, Fasang or something. Or a Hex solo. I don't think there's really a lot of playing involved. Unless you're trying to solo really high level stuff. Really end game level stuff. Honestly, same energy as Surfway Surfers, gameplay in the background. Yeah. Yeah. I turned the sound off so you guys don't have to just, you know, be interrupted by all the characters talking constantly. Alright, where are we at? Oh, we're getting close! I'm getting so close to my skin! 395 million. I will clear this tomorrow. Alright. Well, that is it for tonight. That is it for tonight. As much as I would like to sit here and keep grinding and chatting with you guys, back to work tomorrow because it is Monday. I will be autoing this at work also. Yeah, I'm such an adult. Ami Mare, thank you, Brondo. But yeah, that is it for tonight. I will be off tomorrow. Because I don't think we need to do 2 or 3 just chattings in a row. So I picked the middle day, which is today. Today's the easiest day too, because I'm doing it's a little bit, this is the easier fight that I don't have to pay attention to. And it takes a little bit less time. Oh, sorry, it's a little bit longer each raid, because yesterday, each raid only took like, I don't know, 5 minutes. So I was constantly refreshing. So this one's a little bit better, because it's 12 minutes a raid, so it takes a little bit longer. But yeah, we will be back on Wednesday with Ace Attorney Investigations, and I will let you guys know when I get my skit tomorrow. Thank you guys all so much for coming. I hope you all had a good time. You guys can look forward to it just chatting approximately every 3 months. when I play Guild Wars in GRANBLUE Fantasy. Have a great day or a great night wherever you are. Stay chill, stay safe, cool. And I will see you guys in my next stream. Good night, and I'll see you next time. Bye, 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 bye.